A warm welcome to all TVET lecturers. I'm Gabrielle Jacobs from Macmillan. I'm going to summarize the recent updates to Food and Beverage Service N5. This revised curriculum will be implemented in January 2026. You will need the latest textbooks to make sure you are teaching the full examinable curriculum.
What are the big changes in the 2026 Food and Beverage Service curriculum?
Some of the outcomes from the original 13 modules have been combined. We now have a more streamlined structure of 10 modules in the revised curriculum. While many of the original learning outcomes remain, they have been significantly updated, expanded, and specified in more detail. The table on the screen shows how the 13 modules from the old syllabus, on the left, have been reorganized and integrated into the 10 new modules on the right. The color coding helps you see exactly how the content has been restructured. In addition to these changes, the revised curriculum introduces 3 brand new modules.
What are the new modules in the revised curriculum?
We begin with a brand new introductory module, Module 1, Food Service Industry Personnel. As you saw in the color-coded table, the previous syllabus only covered waiter duties. The new Module 1 offers a broader overview of the industry and the roles of various personnel. The weighting has therefore increased from 7% to 10%. Another new addition is Module 5, Beverage Menu and Service, Alcoholic and Non-Alcoholic. This module introduces detailed content on the service of beverages, including coffee, tea, wine, cocktails, and mocktails. Previously, these topics were not covered as a standalone module. Module 5 carries a weighting of 10%. The third new standalone module is Module 10, Enhanced Service Techniques, Gueridon and Silver Service. This module provides in-depth coverage of specialized service methods, focusing specifically on Gueridon and Silver Service. It has a 5% weighting. It introduces more specialized content than was required by the old curriculum.
How have learning outcomes changed?
As I mentioned earlier, many learning outcomes have been expanded, and the content is now specified in greater detail. Another example worth highlighting is Module 3, Food and Beverage Service Areas and Equipment. This module has been expanded to include a stronger focus on service areas, identification and use of equipment, and detailed guidance on both guest linen, such as tablecloths and napkins, and service linen, including waiters' cloths, tea or polish cloths, and tray cloths.
What content has been removed from the curriculum?
The outcomes that no longer appear in the curriculum are changing the tablecloth, aims of service, and Russian service.
What is the format of the exams?
There is a formal theoretical exam during June and November each year. It consists of a 3-hour paper that is set externally and marked and moderated externally. The paper contains 4 questions of 50 marks each, giving a total mark of 200.
That's a great introduction. Now, how can TVET FIRST help lecturers to deliver the new curriculum?
The comprehensive TVET FIRST course includes a student's book, a lecturer's guide, and a workbook for Food and Beverage Service N5. The books are approved by the DHET, which guarantees that all curriculum requirements are met in full.
How does the TVET FIRST student's book help students to do well?
The student's book is in beautiful full color. Students will love paging through the full color photos and diagrams of equipment, dishes, methods, and processes that they need to know and identify. There are lots of practical examples throughout the book that bring the theory to life. We have color-coded important educational features like definitions, examples, help boxes, and exam tips. The color coding makes it easy for students to find their way through the book. The book includes practical activities such as drawing table covers, role plays, and case studies that simulate real hospitality scenarios. Students get lots of exam practice by completing the many activities and assessments modeled on real exam papers. There is an extensive glossary at the end of the book which explains technical terms used in the industry. It also includes page references to help students find the content easily. And we haven't forgotten digital resources. The book includes QR codes that link to the online resources with just a smartphone.
What about the workbook?
The workbook is an all-in-one revision tool that supports learning and exam preparation. It includes extra self-assessment activities that students can complete at the end of each unit or in preparation for the exams. The workbook includes summaries of important concepts so that students can revise and check their understanding. There is also space for students to write their answers to all activities and assessments from the student's book. This keeps the answers in one place, making it easier for students to revise their work.
How does the Lecturer's Guide support lecturers?
The Lecturer's Guide for Food and Beverage Service N5 is an essential tool that makes lecturing a pleasure. It includes the answers to all the activities and assessments in the student's book and workbook, along with the suggested mark allocations. It also provides an overview of the learning outcomes for each module, which you can use to create a 6-month teaching plan for the subject. And, as a bonus, the handy lesson plan template can be freely photocopied for your lesson preparation. Last but not least, we have included a photocopyable practice exam and memorandum.
Trust TVET First.
For the best results, trust TVET First.